Hello, my name's Nick Davis with Team Davis Remax Premier Group. We live and work here in the Tampa Bay area. And in continuing with our weekly series, The Top Tips for Real Estate, we're going to focus on the top tips for selling a home here in the Tampa Bay area. So let's get started. There's many different things that we can recommend to assist you in selling your home here in the Tampa Bay area. But what we want to focus on is the top things for you to do to enhance your selling experience and get you the top dollar with the most favorable terms in the shortest amount of time. So let's get started. Number one, enhance your curb appeal. Remember, you only get one chance to make a good first impression. And sprucing up the yard, the paint of the exterior, just the overall appeal of your home. If you have weeds, you want to get rid of the weeds. You may want to throw some new mulch in the gardens. And if your home is on the verge of needing a paint job, getting it painted prior to putting it on the market may not be such a bad idea. Number two, declutter and depersonalize. Now, I'm not saying make the house look sterile, like nobody lives there or anything like that, but you want to make buyers imagine themselves living in your home or moving into your home. And if you have a five walls and they're covered with pictures of your family and all the time you spent in the home, it's going to be kind of hard for them to imagine themselves being there. And then the other thing is kitchens and baths. Kitchens and baths by far sell homes. So what you need to do is go into the kitchens and the baths and look around and ask yourself one question. When was the last time I used this? And if you say, then it's been too long, you want to put that away. You want to pack it up, put it in the closet, put it in the garage. And I always use the example of if you have 25 feet of countertop space, but you have 100 feet worth of gadgets on it, then you can't see that countertop space. And you want to. The other thing in the master bath, you have stuff that you use on a daily basis. I get it. But what you could do is get some sort of basket or bin and, use your stuff every single day. And then before you leave, put all your stuff in the bin and put the bin underneath the sink. That way you're showing off the space you have. Another good thing is to play a game with if you have kids. They need to make their beds. They need to put all their stuff away. You got to be ready for showings at any time, every day. Number three, a deep clean and stage. Now, you can do this. You can hire a company. We can come in and give you some advice and pointers for things to, put away, pack up, get ready for the move. But you're going to want to get in there and, clean those windows, clean the baseboards, clean the ceiling fans, replace the air filters, for your AC, things like that, things that aren't going to be the every weekly cleaning that you do. Number four, make necessary repairs. If there's something that needs attention, and I'll use an example. Let's just say your air conditioner isn't blowing as cold as it should be, and we're getting ready to go into the summer months. You may want to have that air conditioner serviced. If a garage door isn't opening correctly, you want to get that serviced. It's always better to have things done prior to putting the home on the market, because if you're handy and there's certain things you can do, well, then you can do them yourself as a homeowner. But when you come into contract and a buyer does an inspection, 9 times out of 10, they're going to require a licensed vendor to come in and service, make the repair, and or replace that item, which could be costly. Number 5, set the right price. And these are in no particular order, but I would tell you that setting the right price is probably the number one thing you should do. And what we do is we look at the comparable sales of comparable homes in your neighborhood to determine what market value is. If your home is 2,000 square feet and the homes are selling at 400,000, and the homes have all been maintained well, let's just say they haven't been updated. Well, if your home is the same, why would you think that your home's going to sell for 450 when everything that hasn't been updated and just been maintained and lived in well is selling for 400? The homes that have been remodeled, renovated, updated are selling for 450. You can't expect to get the same price when you don't have the updates or the remodeling done. Effective marketing, utilizing a combination of online and offline marketing. Well, remember, curb appeal is the first time the buyer sees your house in person, but it's not the first time that 99% of the buyers are going to see your house. That's going to be online. So you're going to want to do professional photos, professional videos, floor plans, everything that you can do to give to that potential buyer so that they can see how the layout is, how the house looks. And granted, cell phones have come a long way. Don't get me wrong, but they will never replace a professional camera, professional video, and like I said, the floor plans. So having all this, which if you list your home with us, we do that for every listing that we list. I mean, every house, whether it's $150,000 or $2 million or higher. We do professional photos, professional videos, floor plans on all of our listings because, again, 99% of the buyers are seeing your home online. Now, the other one is offline, but it's kind of online. In our MLS system, we have what's called reverse prospecting. So when we set up a search for our buyers, and we do this on our listings as well, when we list a home, we can go into that listing and go into the reverse prospecting, and we can see every realtor in the Tampa Bay area that has a client who has a search set up that your home matched. And in our MLS, you can put hearts next to homes, you can ask questions, you can put it in the trash can. So what we do is we go through and contact all those realtors that have your home set up for a client in their searches and reach out to them and let them know, hey, we'd love to work with you. If the client has actually hearted the home, we'll even let them know that. Now, we can't see the client's information. All we see is a reference number, but then the buyer's agent can actually search their MLS and their contacts and see who it is. And there's a lot of realtors who don't even know this exists. So what's that say? Number 7, having a flexible showing schedule. When your house goes on the market, you need to be ready to show the home every day, all day long. Yes, I know some people have pets and there's other situations. Some people work from home, but you got to be ready because you never know when somebody's going to contact a realtor and say, hey, I want to go look at this house, at 2:00. Number 8, work with Team Davis. Let us assist you in getting your home sold for the highest dollar amount with the most favorable terms in the shortest amount of period. We don't undervalue or underlist our homes. We price them where they need to be so that we can get it sold for you and, in a funny way, make you homeless here in the Tampa Bay area. Being without a home, not homeless like on the streets, but so that you can go on to if you're relocating out of state or you're in the process of purchasing another home. Number 9, you got to be prepared for negotiations. Buyers are going to want a perfect home. They're going to want a turnkey, move-in ready home. There's going to be certain items that you may have to repair because they're going to materially affect the value of your home. Now, there's going to be certain items that, like dirty grout. Well, somebody can get that cleaned. But if, let's just say, your roof is leaking, well, your roof is going to leak unless you get it repaired. So those are the things we're going to help you in negotiating throughout the process and, to get your house to closing. And lastly, number 10, you want to go ahead and get the documents needed for selling your home, i.e. if you have a copy of a survey of when you purchased the home. And normally that's going to be in that package the title company gave you, because there's really no need for it unless you possibly put a pool in the home or added a fence, did something that a copy of the survey was required. Now, if you made changes, well, that survey is not going to be any good to the next buyer. But if you haven't made any changes, well, there's a good chance that buyer can use that survey for their loan process and not have to pay for one. You'll want to get a copy of your mortgage statement. Your mortgage statement is going to show what your tentative payoff is, the contact number for the bank so that the title company can reach out to them, your loan number. And then also in that title folder, you probably have a copy of your title policy. And in Florida, there's a possibility you might get a discount on your title insurance when you sell the home if it's within a certain period of time and the title company can pull a copy of it. So just having all this documentation together will make it a lot easier for you. So hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. And if there's a subject that you'd like to know more about, go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section and we'll make a video specifically for you. And if you need assistance selling a home or purchasing a home here in the Tampa Bay area, just give us a call, 813-300-7116. Talk to you soon.